I've made more mistakes than I can take, but somehow I still manage to find a way. With negative mindsets, I don't engage, but I still beat myself up 3 times a day. Still combating these feelings while learning to feel in my anxiety. Could put a freaking hole in the ceiling, but exercising my mind seems to calm me down. But the voices in my head make alarming sounds. But I took away the power like the cable's down. Even through the ups and downs, I stayed profound. Wasn't supposed to make it to the stage of my life, but here I am as a man, and I ain't waving on knife. See, like Nas said, all I need is the stage of my mic, and my family happy, and I be feeling alright. I do the best that I can at the end of the night, but I still feel like I ain't doing it right. Ain't nothing perfect about me, even in my mirror some days. Yeah, I seem to doubt me. Ain't nothing perfect about me, even in my mirror some days. Yeah, I seem to doubt me. So can you pray for me? Can you stay with me? Can you chill, take a day with me? Maybe you can or maybe you can't, but at least you can do is stay for the rain. It ain't on peachy cream. If I die tomorrow, I hope you hear these words. I ain't here to flip no birds or sip no serve. Hope the future generations can get this urge. Stay woke, youngin', and avenge these nerds.
Ooh, that was a nice snippet right there. What is up, everybody?
Episode 200. Let's get it. Let's go.
Episode 200.
Oh, man.
200. Oh, man. And for
What's
those
everyone sipping on, by the way? Because, you know, this has got to be a celebration night.
Austin.
Stay with the Austin.
Jay,
I got the J
Water,
on
unfortunately.
It's all good.
Yeah.
V, I didn't hear you, V. Damn it. But it's all good. Oh,
That's
yeah,
because she's muted.
She's muted. I was scared for a minute. We've been having audio issues this whole day. So for
Oh
those who
my!
don't know,
Sorry, I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. I
We
said
could
I
not
had
hear you.
Merlot.
And
there we
what
go.
were you drinking?
I got
Merlot.
What you got? Tom?
a whole lot of.
Some got.
A whole lot of nothing because you're driving right now.
So for those who don't know, Lou is with us today. LuCyph, he is the creator of the Nerds theme song. And what you just heard was a snippet from one of his songs on his new album. Lou, please plug away your album. Go right ahead.
Yes. The Motive, available everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, you name it, it's on there. Just released it probably in September. Yeah, September, mid-September. Didn't really do much.
What
much
number
promotion
album is
for it.
this?
I've been working like crazy, so this is like my first time being like, hey guys, come check it out. So you know, it's one of those things. You got, you know, 9 to 5 and all that.
What number album is this?
This is solo album. This is number 3.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Man,
Thank you.
I've seen Lou kill it in concert before. I can't wait because for those who don't know, he will be at the Delancey on March 18th. I can't wait to go see that live. I'm definitely looking to make that out there live and go see that because you definitely give a lot to the crowd, lots to the audience, and you definitely give a lot of love for your music. And you always say it's damn it, it's what is it it's rap for grown folk.
Yeah.
But congratulations again, brother. Congratulations and happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh, man.
Yes.
How did everyone spend the New Year's? It's been a while.
Like forever.
It's been a minute. What did everybody end up doing?
Jesus. Fucking heat driving.
Bro.
That was like perfect.
Man.
I feel like we get them once every like 3 months now. We get a tone driving episode.
Oh, the fucking worst.
Just cursing everybody out the whole time.
Yep.
It's the Tone Roadshow.
Whatever. I got my lotto tickets. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Congratulations.
There you go.
So,
Best of luck. As long as you split in, give me a little chunk of that billion. You know, that'd be nice.
Look, I just want to match the 5. I just want the cool million, man. I don't need nothing else. I'm a simple man.
you
Should
can
have
probably
played. I don't know why I never played.
Oh yeah, that's right. Should have played too. So I got some
Still got
announcements.
another hour.
Oh yeah, got the Lotto app.
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah.
announcements. So for those who don't know, again, Lou will be at the Delancey on March 18th. Again, you can catch Val on TV, TV. You guys have been killing it over there, Val. I've been seeing you guys killing on Instagram Live, on YouTube. Again, make sure you guys are following them. The links are in the description. Make sure you guys are also checking out Law on Twitch. He is doing the pew 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 on Twitch. So make sure you guys are following him.
New Year's Eve Twitch stream was wild. I if any of my friends are watching, thank you, but you guys know what you did. It's your fault. I blame you.
Oh, really?
So
it was one of those.
It basically got to a point where like Ashley rated to Sassy, Sassy rated to me. So I am now sitting with the community of all our mixed community, and we're like 12 people deep in Discord playing like basically Pictionary for the most part. But we're like mad drinks in. It's like 12 in the morning. Children, just wild and outlandish behavior. I was like, yo, I gotta go. I gotta send this love out over to somebody else. Cut the stream.
That's
Can't
funny.
do this. Yeah, I gotta leave you without a Twitch channel in the morning.
Meanwhile, my bartender got me drunk on New Year, so I gotta give a shout out to the bartender.
I did.
Yo, that coffee drink was the shit, though.
The coffee martini, yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
it hits.
That hits good. It is nice and smooth. Also, too, as part of announcements, what is up?
What's up, everybody? Happy New Year! So
for those who are joining the 200th live stream of Nerds, I also did something a little special in the description. I put my first comic, Dead Planet, there for you free to download through Dropbox. You click the link, it's on there for tonight. And you can also Dave the Wave. Also, Concrete Kombat Chapter 1. So if you're on the stream now, you're watching, the link is there for you to actually download the whole first issue for free. There you go. That's it for announcements.
Dope.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
okay.
That was quick.
It's happy,
quick and concise.
It's happy New Year.
Is that your New Year resolution to be quick and concise with the announcements?
Listen, it's a happy New Year, and the Snyder fans are toxic.
Oh,
there you
shut
go.
the fuck up.
Please don't start this episode talking about DC.
Bro, that wasn't even necessary.
I don't want to go down that road.
Oh, and I'm wearing George's shirt.
Yo, it's 9 minutes in, and we already getting spicy. Like, what's going on? Yo?
God
What's
damn.
Lou, do you know the Snyder the Snyder Snyder fans?
Lou, just say yes so we can move on.
Yes.
All right. Let's keep it going.
So
with
that hesitation, we're gonna cut out the Snyder fans just like the Snyderverse just got cut. So let's go on. So what do you guys want? What did you guys do over the holidays?
I got one. I got a good one.
Go for it.
I got a good one. So I had to take my kid to the ER for 2 fucking staples. It was great.
What happened?
That doesn't sound great.
Well, I want to say it was Bear.
Of course.
Of course it was Bear. Okay, just making sure.
Of course. He fell downstairs walking up them.
Oh no! Oh no, Bear!
No, I don't understand.
That's funny.
Bendito.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He said he fell downstairs walking up them.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, what was funnier too is when we asked Bear, because me, Tone's wife Jackie, and Jess, everybody knows my wife Jess. Hi Jess. We asked Bear what happened. And he's like, I don't know. I just went back. And I was like,
like what?
He like missed a step or something?
Like,
I
don't know. I don't know because he was supposed to be in bed, but he was quote unquote cleaning the basement with his sister, which we all know is bullshit. And had he just listened, he would have not had to get staples, but instead he fell back. He had a gash in his head. Jackie's like, honey. And I see it, and I just turn on a dime, look up my phone. All right, ER's 20 minutes away. I get my shoes on. I'm like, all right, let's go. And he got 2 staples in his head.
Oh, man.
Good
Back of the head?
Back of the head. Back of the head. Yep. The whole, the appointment took 30 minutes. We were in the ER for 3 hours.
Yo!
Oh, my God.
That's how I started my vacation.
Bendito, and we have falling upstairs. That's fucking talent.
Yep. Yep.
Lou, how did you spend? Yeah, how did everybody else spend their holiday? Because we know.
Yeah, Lou, you go next.
It was boring. I mean, we got sick over the holidays, so like we were locked in, and then like we didn't even last to 10:30. To be honest with you, we faked the ball drop at 9:30 for the kids. So I played 2022 ball drop on YouTube. They were all like, yeah. We're like, yes.
Oh my God.
That's genius.
I've never heard somebody do that, but that is amazing.
That is so genius.
I'm here for it.
Yep. I was like, it's 9:30. You don't know that. That's fine. Let's move on.
That's smart.
Yeah. Hence why I'm drinking water right now.
There you go.
Vinny, you had a great holiday. Your birthday was being celebrated and everything. Talk to us.
I mean, my birthday doesn't fall exactly on the holiday. It's well over 20 days before. But you know, what I do? Oh gosh. I think I had just came back from Puerto Rico the last time I saw you guys, right? Yeah. Okay. So I did get to see Anne Juliet the following week. That's where I was away at. That's why I wouldn't join you guys. And that show was amazing. It was so much fun. I sang every single song.
Nice.
I did some shopping over the Christmas holiday. I spent some time with my ex's kids. You know, I'm a bonus mom. And New Year's was very quiet to myself. Didn't do much. I missed the ball drop taking a shower. And I was getting ready for bed. It was just nothing crazy. Just had a few drinks and that was it.
Yeah.
Law, you have nice.
Playing Lego. Guys, I got BD1.
Nice.
He is so fire.
Oh, nice. And you did Thor's hammer, right?
Yep. Oh, I have Thor's hammer behind. You guys.
We can barely see it. Yes.
Yep, I have it blurred. Hold on. Let me clear
the
now background.
Seabass is showing, but you got all the graphic thing, but you got the Infinity Gauntlet. Is that the Lego Infinity Gauntlet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very dope.
Lego Infinity Gauntlet. Oh. And I got the light pack for it too.
Very dope.
It lights up?
This shit is awesome, by the way, guys. I mean, it was a lot of fun to build. And the stand is pretty cool. It comes with a little miniature gauntlet on it and a tesseract and sick. The flame. So it's pretty cool.
I gotta take off my background. Laura, what did you do for the holidays?
So I went up to my sister's house. Got to see my nieces and nephews and whatnot. Noche Buena. In a Puerto Rican family, you already know, gets wild. You ever seen that game on like it's like TikTok and YouTube and whatnot that someone like takes like the grand prize and they wrap it in saran wrap and they wrap other little mini gifts in it and you have to roll 2 dice and get doubles so you can snatch the gift from the next person. So basically, my sister used 500 square feet of saran wrap. I do not exaggerate. 500 square feet of saran wrap. And there's like little knickknacks and like airheads. There's like chapstick. There's like little mini bottles and stuff. I think the grand prize was like $60. You want to laugh? I put a $25 Starbucks gift card in there. And as it's going around, I'm like, I'm gonna be mad if I get my own gift card. I got my own gift card back. I was like, what? This is ridiculous.
Damn.
But I ended up giving to my other sister. She enjoyed it. And then day of Christmas, we went up to my brother's house, saw all the other nieces and nephews, played board games all day. We ate really well. I think we played like at least 6 hours, 7 hours of games. I have to send you guys that pic of my brother's like basement. Like he looks like a board game library. Essentially, like people like I try to explain to people, I'm like, yo, my brother like does games. Like that's like he gets busy. Like he was downstairs and he had 3 separate games running, but he's playing them himself so he can learn the game himself. So he's playing games as himself versus himself so he can learn the game and then go upstairs and teach the kids and they go all play.
You know what we gotta do one day when we're all together? We gotta film an episode of us playing Taco Cat Pizza.
Oh my god!
What is it called?
I
Taco
don't
Cat.
even know what that is.
Goat cheese pizza. Taco cat. Goat
It
cheese
is fun. I gotta.
I'm gonna Google it.
No, I gotta.
got
I
that
gotta.
Meta Quest 2 from Santa. Nice. Looking for suggestions on VR animated content. I haven't done a lot of like VR stuff in like a couple of years, but I do know. I'll send you a link for one of my homegirls. Actually, friend of the show, Nina. Nina does a lot of like DJ stuff in the metaverse. So next time she has a concert, I'll let you know and drop you a link.
Wait, what is it called? Taco Cat Santa?
Taco
Cat goat
cheese pizza.
It's a lot more fun than how it sounds. I got the game and I played it with Jess. We played it with friends and it's hilarious.
It's
and
great.
just prepare for your hands if it gets smacked by Tone. That's all. Tone got them heavy hands.
Yo, also, so we played that. We played Dutch Blitz. Seabass, you already know how Dutch Blitz goes because that's what we played when we were in Dominica. Zayas got a it was an Avatar board game, but like the Day of the Black Sun. Like you have basically all the events leading up to the Day of the Black Sun, and you have to beat Sozin. You have to beat. I'm sorry, you have to beat
Fire Nation.
Yeah, you have to beat the Fire Nation, but you literally have. Why can't I think of his name? Sozin.
Oh,
right?
Is it Sozin? Yes, or Azulon.
Yes, Sozin's comment.
No, the dad. Why can't?
It's
Why am I blanking? Either way, it was fun. It's not a like competitive game. It's a cooperative game. So like,
it's like the
Ozai.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Ozai, there it is. So everyone has to like pick their own like starter, like party leader, and try to gather heroes to help like defeat the Fire Nation. So like,
wait, what game is this called?
Fire Nation. I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay.
Right.
But essentially it was mad fun. Like the first round we didn't know what we were doing, so we lost almost immediately. But like as it kept going, it was mad fun.
I'm gonna tell you now, Lou. If you need board games for you, the family, and the kids, definitely talk to Law. But this is how
all the board games, man.
I gotta thank Tess for this. This is what I got for my holidays: the Lego Gauntlet, which I'm gonna reach out to Pons to see about probably building this on the show. But she also got me the light set. So I will be able to light up the gems. So that's all the baggies that came in the light set.
Right.
So I'll be able to put it together, light up the gems so that this way, and it comes with a remote so I could turn on the lights.
Yeah.
And instructions. So that's gonna be
nice.
Oh yeah, I can't wait
Very
to
cool.
do it. Yeah, she I've been joking this whole time because I've been living Legos through Tone because after seeing the Millennium Falcon in person at his crib this holiday,
it's massive, right?
Photos do no justice for that Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
It's massive.
That shit is yo, I told Tone I'm afraid to touch it. I'm afraid to breathe next to it.
That shit is stupidly big.
I know it's massive.
I know Logan has wanted it forever. And
Fire Nation Rising, that's what it's called.
I found it. I'm gonna buy it.
It's awesome.
We buckled in. We buckled and got him at least we got him a pretty large TIE fighter, and he put the whole thing together by himself. I literally like a lot of times when we do Legos together, I have to come in and all right, you missed this spot. Let's do that. He did the whole thing himself. I was thoroughly impressed. I'm like,
how old is Big Man now?
ADHD, you knocked that shit out. You got laser focus and knocked it out. I was like, good for you, dude.
How old is the Big Man now?
He's 10, and then the 2-year-old turns 3 this weekend. So
no way. Hey,
nice.
Wait, when?
Happy birthday.
My birthday's on Sunday.
His birthday is on Saturday.
Oh, okay. But still,
that face was not like he's like, wait, is that right? I don't even know.
I'm the 15th, so that's Saturday. So the 15th is on Sunday. If he's the 14th, then it's Saturday.
Yeah, 14th. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Rob?
Hey. So the holidays too was spent with. So we hung out with Tone, Jackie, and the kids. Me and Jess went over. Gotta say again, Tone killed it with the pork. We had pork for days after that. The pork was good.
Yeah.
Again,
pork-itis, bro.
yeah.
Yo, we had to freeze some of that. Yo, I made oh my God, what was it like 20 pounds, right? I said, or some craziness for the penne.
Yeah.
I made
that's OD.
I made like a 9-pounder, and I was like, that's OD.
Yeah,
No.
we went to Costco. I went to Costco, and I was like, I'm gonna get the biggest fucking pig I could get. And there was only 4 adults eating that thing because the kids said they liked it, but you know how they are.
Yeah. And so essentially, you're literally just making it for you, Jackie. So I mean,
Bro.
Sebastian, Jesse.
Yes.
Like,
Then we gave them half of it.
Yes.
And mind you, Costco, because I get the boneless one, so it's 20 pounds of meat.
God damn.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
Bro.
Yeah.
You're wild.
It
Like,
was
you were wild for that.
It was so juicy. It was so we had we had to freeze some of it too. We froze some of it and then took it out. Like,
Everybody
there we
eat
go.
penne this holiday.
Bro,
I did have penning. I didn't have tone spending though.
I had coquito. Like, you name a food, I probably had it this holiday season. So I came back when I came back from Christmas. I came back with a full tray and I had like a little portion of everything. That was enough for like 3 or 4 plates.
Just made 2 batches of coquito.
Thank you, Vic.
Thank you, Vic.
Thank you.
Just made 2 batches of coquito, guys. So let us know what you guys did for the holidays. How was your holidays? Happy New Year to all you guys in the chat.
It's so wild because the holidays were so long ago. I feel like, and it was like,
I know.
Hey, man.
Well, we're what? It's today, the 10th. Today's
The
the
10th.
10th.
Also, too, just to let those who are in the chat know, there are 2 descriptions for free comics to download. Also, LuCyph will be in concert on March 18th at the Delancey, New York City. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Put that in your calendar. But no,
I'm definitely going.
We have fun. We do the family
Facts.
stream. Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be a nerd night that we're all there. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, damn right.
Mm-hmm.
I will drive them.
I know ahead of time. Hell yeah.
Vacationing already. No, it was fun because we spent New Year's with Tone and his family. Tone, again, the bartender put together like a nice list of drinks for us and everything. And again, gotta say, Tone kills it with the drinks. He's studying and all that. And we just have fun. We have fun over the holidays. Me and Jess were just catching up on Supernatural. We're on season 8 now.
So speaking of shows, what's everybody been watching? Because I know everybody's like, there's no way no one's watching anything this holiday season. Any movies, any shows? What's been on the menu?
We finished up 1899, but that just got canceled, so that was a wasted 10 hours, which sucks.
Yeah,
waste of space.
And then we saw Puss in Boots, which was awesome.
I want to see it. I just haven't.
I heard it was good. I heard good things.
It's good. It's good. It had better Rotten Tomato score than Avatar.
which makes me so happy.
Well, I saw Avatar. I mean, it was actually not bad. It's very good, actually. It's better than the first.
I do want to
me.
see it.
How was it watching the Water Tribe?
No, exactly. I thought it was very good.
And the next movie, they're gonna go to the Fire Nation. Woo!
Yeah. I went to see it in 4D, the 4DX experience, and I learned my lesson. I do not enjoy 4DX in any way. I literally got up in the middle of the movie. Oh, I turned off the water, but I got up in the middle of the movie and sat on the side aisle in the staircase because I couldn't take the shaking for 3 hours. It was literally like a roller coaster for 3 hours straight. I cannot
That's too much.
fucking do it. I will never do another 4DX movie ever again in my life.
That's such a gimmick. Lou, what did you watch with the family over the break?
Had a headache.
So without the family, I watched Atlanta. Finished Atlanta finally. That last.
I gotta finish. I gotta catch up.
Oh man, the episode about the guy who made the Goofy movie at Disney was so good. Oh my god, I had no idea it had that backstory. It was so good. And then started getting into Wednesday actually.
Wednesday was
really good. Wednesday was great.
I did binge Wednesday also.
Literally, I didn't finish it yet, but I'm gonna finish it because my town actually is the town that created the Addams Family. So
really, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, the writer was from Westfield, and he also was the house that inspired the house from the comic is actually here. So
Nice.
everybody
shit.
is
That's interesting.
mad into the Adams family. If you go into town, there's Adams family stuff all over, like murals and stuff.
Westfield's big on Halloween, right?
Oh, Halloween is literally a 2-week party in Westfield. It's literally a 2-week party, and I didn't know they got down like that until we moved here, and I was just like, it's October 31st, and I'm fucking exhausted, bro. I can't carve another pumpkin. I can't see another thing. But yeah, we have a good old time. It's like parents walking around with big mugs of alcohol taking their kids trick-or-treating. Yeah, cops don't bother you. They're just like, yeah, this is part of it. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Okay, old time. Lo, what did you get to watch over the holidays?
I started watching what is it? National Treasure, the new one.
Okay.
Not crazy about it, but it was something to watch. What else was I watching? Glass Onion.
That was good.
So good. I wouldn't say it's better than the first one, but I think it's as solid as the first one, which I love them both, but they're two different mysteries. Which is good. Like, it wasn't the same mystery twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said he didn't want to do them as direct sequels. He wanted to just do them as separate movies.
Well,
he didn't even want to link
Jack
it.
Ryan.
It's like Agatha Christie.
I heard about it.
Yo, Jack Ryan this season is off the chain. I'm like midway through the season, maybe a little bit more, and I'm just here like, yo, fam. Bro, it's definitely worth it. Yeah. Caught up on most of my anime stuff here and there. It was one of those few weeks of just not really watching a lot of stuff. I did read a hell of a lot of manga and comics and whatnot, and just burn through those on my app.
Right.
I'm all caught up on Solo Leveling. I want to buy the box set so badly. That's gonna be a thing when I find one.
What is that?
It's another anime manga.
It's a manga that basically everyone was lost their shit about, and then it's becoming an
anime. They're making an anime
very soon. And then also Kaiju number 8. I've been reading that insane. That's another one that's going to become an anime this season. But yeah, other than that, I'm just waiting for Last of Us, Vox Machina, Teen Wolf 2, or Teen Wolf the movie.
I know we pre-promised Val to watch Teen Wolf. We gotta watch it now. Yeah.
Listen, at this point, I don't care if y'all watch. I'm still watching, and me and Val can go geek out about it together.
Yep.
So segueing in, Val, what did you get to watch on the holidays outside of Avatar, the Water Tribe, without Ung?
It's not Ung. Stop.
I know. I'm doing that. I did that shit on purpose.
Beef.
Now, Val
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. So, did I do anything else other than Avatar in the movies? I think that was it.
No Bleach.
I've been watching. I'm like a couple episodes behind in Bleach.
Are you watching the dub or the sub version?
Subbed. I don't watch dubbed.
We're gonna get moved to anime after this.
I don't watch anime in English. I can't.
So I do both, and I think the only reason why I'm watching currently the one in dub is because I watched it only in 2013, 2012. But either way, I watched it in dub the first time, so then I just kept watching it in dub.
It's usually however
I start it.
It's such a better anime in sub because the way they put the emotion in putting certain verbiage, it just hits better than it does in English, especially for Bleach, for me anyway.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I think I'm partial to Johnny Young Bosch. I think he's such a good underrated voice actor.
I'll pretend to know who that is.
He was the second Black Ranger, Adam.
Oh, okay. I remember Adam. Who does he play?
He plays Ichigo.
Is he? I don't like how he says Bankai.
Really?
In Japanese, it just sounds so much better. It's got so much more emotion behind it.
Okay.
Willow. I'm mid-season
Yeah,
in Willow.
I've been watching.
Yeah, I gotta catch up with Willow.
Is anyone feeling like Willow's good, but it's like it's nothing like to hype over?
I
Or
like
is it
it.
just me? Like I like it, but I'm not here gonna be like, you need to watch this right now. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't expect that from it anyway, though.
It's only if you were like a fan of the original movie and you just wanted to see a continuation.
Yeah.
That's about it. But other than that, it's like it's cool to see Warwick Davis. It feels like a nostalgia piece. That's what.
I forgot. I watched Guardians Christmas special finally.
Oh
yeah,
that was.
It was
Oh, we watched
sweet.
that. Yeah.
I have some gripes with it. It was okay. Like, why does Groot look like a mini freaking Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
Listen. It was a one shot, and it's Vin Diesel. He's probably been working out, beefing up. It's probably him in the costume.
Listen, I just thought it was sweet with Mantis. Like Mantis wanted to go that out of her way to do that. She's adorable.
I also didn't. I don't know. Is Quill and Mantis related in the comics? That's new to me.
I don't know. I
think they're just doing that. I think they're just doing that for the MCU. But also too, this was a lot of Mantis shining because she definitely got to shine because she got more of her personality because she does have like a attitude in the comics, and you kind of got a little bit of that with the Christmas special.
I mean, I think that it's something that she's going to continue on in the MCU while a lot of them aren't.
Yeah. And then also too, we got Cosmo. Cosmo came in. I was like, woohoo, Cosmo! Finally, yeah. But Lou, I'm gonna give you. Go ahead.
I just wanted to mention, like Lou, I started Wednesday. It was funny because when I was in Puerto Rico, my friend's daughter got me to watch like the first couple episodes, and I was like, I'm gonna watch. Come back home and didn't watch. Took me a couple weeks, and then I finally was like, you know what? Let me watch a few episodes. I went back to the beginning and actually started watching it around like maybe 6-ish. And after every episode, I'm like, oh God, I gotta get some sleep. I binged it in one night. Didn't finish till like 3 a.m. It sucked, but it was great.
Yeah,
it was so good. It was
I
definitely.
still gotta finish. I think I'm up to episode 4. I think.
So you haven't gotten to her dance yet. That dance was like fire. She choreographed that whole dance.
I wouldn't say about fire. I think it's overrated. It was fun.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're cool, though.
No, you were driving, so you
created. She's the one who created that whole dance.
I get it.
It gives.
Oh, it's about Wednesday.
Some of the dance also plays homage to like the original actress who played Wednesday in the show.
Right.
It's overrated.
Yeah, there was a bunch. It was the Christina Ricci's in it, but he was talking about. But there's a Wednesday dance from the Black and White Addams Family that she adds a move from there, and then she was looking at a lot of the goth scene dances from back then too. So yeah, it was just a whole thing she did. Actually, when she got in her call with Tim Burton for the first time, she was covered in blood because she did her death scene in one of the movies she was in.
Oh, and she did that dance. She did that dance. I think she had tested positive when she did the dance for COVID. So she was also under the weather when they filmed that scene.
Wow.
But Lou, because we're talking anime, I'm gonna
talented actress.
She is. I definitely want to see her more stuff. Lou, I'm gonna give you a gateway anime since we were just talking about anime. It's on Netflix. Cyberpunk. Watch it. Cyberpunk was awesome. Has a great soundtrack to it too. Definitely gonna love it.
Yeah, I know one of the rappers who is on Cyberpunk soundtrack. Yeah.
Awesome.
Steve Frost. Yeah.
No shit.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, heard it here. No, that's a very nice soundtrack, Cyberpunk.
I will say I also started watching the Dragon Age Absolution anime. I played the video game, so I love Dragon Age. I'm not like the biggest fan of Dragon Age, but I do like sincerely love it. The anime is like really dope. Like I watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm here for it. If I'm not mistaken, it takes place right after Inquisition.
Oh, I'll check it out because I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah, and a very familiar Matthew Mercer is in the cast. Like I'm hearing it. I'm like, is that Matthew fucking Mercer?
I mean, he's in everything.
Who's that?
Yeah,
I don't know how you guys remember these people's names.
So Matt Mercer is the DM for Critical Role, but you would probably know him as McCree from Overwatch.
Or because weren't you watching Critical Role? Val?
Oh yeah.
No.
You didn't watch Critical Role with us?
You said no. I thought you said you were checking it out.
No.
I thought you did. I swear, I thought you said you did.
I have no idea what you're referring to and who you're mixing me up with.
Oh, not Critical Role. Not Critical Role. No, I'm
Vox
sorry.
Machina.
Not Vox Machina.
Oh yes, Vox Machina. I started. I did start.
Oh, no, that's another good one to watch too.
My bad.
He's the
Critical Role is the game.
Lord Briarwood.
Yeah.
I'm taking down Cyberpunk real quick.
And then Vox Machina on Netflix, along with Invincible.
Oh yes. I second Invincible. I quadruple Invincible.
I heard some good things about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Invincible's really good.
Bringing out the inner geek. That's it. No, I mean this whole time it's just been spent on Chainsaw Man. That's really what I watched.
Did you guys hear that Nier Automata?
It's got an anime.
It hasn't. It's not getting. It is an anime already, and like from what little I've seen of it, it looks amazing. I've never even played the game, and I'm over here like, I'm putting that on my watch list. Like, I'm gonna watch that as soon as I get a chance to.
You know what looks amazing? I just saw it. The first episode of Trigun, actually, the 3D animation looks really great.
Great. They're saying it's a step in the right direction, right? Like it's
in 3D animate. Yeah, it's a step in the right direction for anime in 3D because it feels so fluid. It doesn't feel stiff like they did in Berserk. The story is different from the original Trigun, but just the way how they did the 3D, it's just spot on. It's just really beautiful. The colors are vibrant. The characters
when you say
like have life.
When you say different though, they're getting a brotherhood treatment, right?
It feels like they're gonna do like a brotherhood treatment to kind of give people like those who watch the original story a different story, as well as to bring in new fans. It just felt right. It felt really good, and it's interesting to watch the direction that they're going. Like when they were explaining the story between Knives and Vash, they explained it in the very beginning of the episode to the end, and then the only thing I was sad about is that we were missing Millie Thompson, who was the big woman with the Gatling gun in the first series. She wasn't there, but Meryl Streep was there. They introduced another character who's going with her. And Vash is the ever-loving person that he is, just doesn't want to fight with violence, but he is very good as a sharpshooter with his gun. And I can't wait to see what else they do with this anime in terms of the 3D animation, because I know in the original there were a lot of beautiful hand-drawn scenes. So how that will translate into 3D, like when his power shows up with his gun, it's going to be interesting how they do all that, especially when they show Knives and the other characters who are hunting Vash that were working for Knives. So can't wait.
Nice.
Can't wait. But no, how do you guys all feel about the new Ant-Man trailer? Ant-Man dropped the new trailer.
We got confirmed.
Yes, MODOK confirmed.
I haven't seen the trailer. I've been avoiding them because this movie's coming out so soon.
Are you guys excited?
There were leaks of MODOK. I know I saw some of the MODOK leaks a couple months ago, it's interesting on who will be MODOK. I know some people are thinking it's going to be Darren Cross. Is how they're gonna do it. So
you mean the actual actor, or like who? Like
the guy, the Bumblebee from or whatever. What's his fucking name from the first Ant-Man?
The guy in the black and yellow suit.
Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket. Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be MODOK?
They think he's in. I mean, I've heard the rumor is that he would be MODOK.
Nah, I think it's gonna actually be because I saw like a close-up picture, again it was like a blurry close-up picture.
All right, fine. I'm gonna watch
is
the
because you don't see it. It's a suit. It's not the facial head. It's the MODOK is a full-on cyborg suit.
Who's the guy that they always rip on in the league who plays the doctor? Andre.
He's in the movie?
I think they're saying that it's on because I saw a picture. I'll see if I can find it, and I was like, "Is that fucking like? Is that this guy? Because like that'd be great. Like it's something I never knew I wanted. Though,
I didn't even know he got casted.
So I will say I want Patton Oswalt because like for what it wasn't a great series, the MODOK series, but it was funny. It was funny enough that I was entertained.
But Patton Oswalt's already pipped the troll, and
he's pipped the troll.
Yeah.
I am here for all of the Kang. Jonathan Majors is sounding incredible.
Yo, he sounds so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I also think it's funnier because people are like realizing like Kang is just a dude. Like they're like, oh, he's like Thanos. Like, no. He's just a really smart dude with like a power suit. Like he's just he's a regular dude.
If you were,
that's what all of them are though. All the smart dudes are just smart dudes with power suits.
Yeah. I mean, if you were gonna pick someone to come really after Thanos, Kang actually is that guy. It's Kang. Then you have Doctor Doom. Those are great villains that can actually come after Thanos because Thanos. I mean, it's just that.
I just don't want them to kill every guy off.
Well, they're not. I mean, they're not going to kill. They're not going to kill Kang.
So they have Corey Stahl rumored,
right? As Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, so they have that rumored, and they don't have anybody for MODOK that I can see.
So I know Kevin Feige also announced too that he wants to do a bigger Avengers Assemble scene than what he did in Avengers Endgame. And everything going around is that every property now that Marvel, Disney owns, that Marvel has back, like the X-Men and all that, we're possibly going to see a lot of the previous actors who played characters in like the X-Men movies and everything. Rumors that the actress who played Jessica Jones is coming back. There's a lot of stuff that's being spiraled out that they're looking to build, and they just want a bigger assemblage scene. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm here for it.
I mean, you got Battleworld.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's true because the fact is that when Deadpool announced Deadpool 3, the way they did the announcement, Hugh Jackman in the background, like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. Him coming back to play Wolverine, and it's going to be linked to the MCU. How you guys feel about that?
I'm over it.
That's crazy because honestly, it's one of those things where I think we've said it for years that like the link between the Fox universe and the MCU is going to be Deadpool. But the fact that we're getting Wolverine, who's already done the whole, like, I've been through the time and space and all that.
I'm hoping they do this as an alternate reality Wolverine and also introduce MCU's version. I do not want Hugh Jackman to be the Wolverine.
Oh, no. They said that there are rumors that this is going to be a variant because they were asking about the 2023 because he can come in as the Old Man Logan version.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
they also have the old X-Men character contracts until 25.
Yeah. So right now what they're doing is they're just doing this as fan nostalgia because it's like when they brought Patrick Stewart in for Doctor Strange with the Professor X in the actual yellow chair. That was for fan nostalgia. Right now they're just like all these actors being cast. I think it's just mostly fan nostalgia. If they're gonna go like with main MCU versions, they're gonna push out probably newer actors to play those versions. That's probably their loophole. But the rumors are that hand that now popped up in the MCU from the Eternals. There's rumors that might be Muir Island now.
They're saying the island itself is adamantium, and the mutants that is where they're going to find them at, and they're protecting the island from outside sources or something like that. From what I read, I don't know how accurate or whatever people are guessing at it could be.
I mean, it's a good idea.
It's all right.
I mean, how did you guys feel about Internals? We never got to talk about that. I mean, I liked it, but a lot of people.
For me, I didn't like. Oh, this is the best movie. It did its assignment. It did what it was supposed to do by introducing what it was supposed to introduce. It wasn't great. but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't
Right.
It wasn't Thor: Dark World, which is literally my bar. Actually,
Iron
it wasn't Thor: Love and Thunder. That's my new bar.
Really? No, Dark World is worse than Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 is worse than Love and Thunder.
No, I think that's a toss.
I think they're all just bottom of the barrel. But
I would say this: I probably would. I like Eternals. I enjoyed it, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if it was a show because there's just so much lore that that would have been that it was just too much for a movie to pack in.
Yeah,
I feel like Eternals should have been the TV show where Moon Knight should have been the movie.
that makes sense. I would agree with that. I think there was too many characters to stuff into one movie and make us feel something for.
Yeah,
and they dropped the ball
Moon
with the
Knight I loved Moon Knight, by the way. I thought
Moon Knight was great.
It was good, but I felt like that should have been the movie where Eternals should have been the TV show, and because I feel like there was just more that those actors and more that we could have got with those characters, and I feel like that whole condensed movie just it didn't do much, but it did set up. It did its assignment. It did set up a lot of stuff that we're still seeing repercussions as of today.
Are we?
Right,
What?
Well, the fact of the rumors of Muir Island, we did hear Blade at the end of the movie. We got Black Knight in play now.
Just give me Omega Red.
Yes, give me Omega Red. We could do that.
Oh, okay.
I would do that in a Black Widow 2 movie.
No, you would put him against Wolverine in a Deadpool movie. Why not?
Yeah,
but if
That'd
you
be so much more fun than a Black Widow movie.
But no, if you hear me out here, you can play Omega Red in as Russia's version of them trying to build the super soldier like Cap, and then that it leads into Black Widow, and for some reason you also tie in the MCU's Wolverine, kind of similar to how Iron Man introduced Black Widow, kind of similar to how you start sprinkling characters in these main movies and you surprise fans that way, because Hawkeye dropped in Thor's movie, and then when we had the Avengers, those characters were already there, and then you get these little sprinkles of characters, so that's how you get everybody back to hype up. Whereas like if you start doing the solo movies, like we're gonna give you the Wolverine movie, like no, sprinkle them in there, like you'll get people hyped in that movie. Was like, oh shit, that's fucking Wolverine in a Black Widow movie, and it makes sense because Wolverine has traveled to Madripoor.
I don't think we're getting another Black Widow.
With Florence Pugh, you might, and there's rumors that Scarlett Johansson may be producing that movie. That's a rumor.
I mean, they did her dirty with the first movie, so they should do something for her.
Oh, and then the rumors is that the Thunderbolts movie is them going in to go steal the adamantium. So there's rumors that
the what?
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
It sounded like you said anti-M. What?
He said adamantium.
They're gonna go in there to.
Pong is watching. Add that to the list, bro.
They're gonna go in there to steal the Aunt M cookies.
Don't worry. Hold on.
Yeah. I have heard that though. I have heard that.
I'm just gonna DM him.
I have that rumor. I have that rumor though of the Celestial's body being adamantium.
Thank you, Tom.
And then Harrison Ford being casted as General Thunderbolt Ross, so he is going to be the actor who's going to be transformed into the Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Is that confirmed or rumor?
Why would you recast Harrison Ford if you're not going to turn him into the Red Hulk?
Is that confirmed or rumor?
Well, in the comments.
No. Okay, the Harrison Ford is confirmed and doing. He's taking over for William Hurt until William Hurt passed away. So that's confirmed. And then if you look at it, it just doesn't make sense to cast such a big name character for Ross, who Ross has been on the side pretty much this whole time, if he's not going to become Red Hulk.
I don't know
because if we're not getting Red Hulk, then you could have just said Hurt passed away.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have said Ross passed away and leave it.
And again,
unless they're gonna use Ross for a reason with She-Hulk and them introducing Scar, I mean, there's reason to bring Ross back. Not necessarily have to give us Red Hulk.
They're gonna do it because like he has ties to the Thunderbolts. It was his way to try to combat the Hulk. They're gonna do that. Because people have been asking for it, Red Hulk, and they're like,
"Or get a different guy. Don't get Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford costs an arm and a leg."
Harrison Ford is ancient now.
Harrison Ford.
It doesn't matter. He still
Yo.
carries weight.
Let me just tell
I
you
know,
that I
but
sent
for him to
Pong.
be-
I sent this to Pong, and he said, "Oh shit, it's Tuesday. I'm on my way."
What?
Because I sent him to Addy Etienne. I don't even know.
You see what they do, Lou? You see what they do to me?
They
That
roasted.
is hilarious.
Honestly, Rick
What do you
Grimes,
think Rick Grimes
I
say?
would see him as
I could see him as
fantastic, or as Wolverine.
I could see him as Captain Britain or Union Jack, if they do that.
Who?
You Captain Britain or Union
Addy
Jack?
Etienne. There he goes. There he goes.
Pong, I was thinking of cookies. Happy New Year, Pong.
Oh my God.
That is hilarious. Hi, Pong.
What's
All
up,
right,
Pong?
so-
Happy New
so
Year.
For those who are joining us, we have LuCyph, the creator of the Nerds of the Round theme song. Lou is actually going to be at the Delancey in New York City on March 18th performing.
And so will the nerds now, because we're making it official.
We're going to make it official. Be there in the crowd cheering Lou on.
Yeah.
Also, too, if you guys check out the description, there are 2 free comics we put on there for you to enjoy the 200th episode, the 200th of episodes. So Dead Planet, which is the first comic I released back in 2016, when I did Inbeon Con way back in when I debuted it, and also the first issue of Concrete Kombat, my foray into my cyberpunk fantasy. So there you go. And we're here just having fun. We spoke about what we did for the holidays. We're just making fun of how I speak, and we were just talking about like our theories from Marvel. But since we're talking about our theories from Marvel, James Gunn has taken over DC with Peter Safran.
No, we're not going
Jesus
there.
fucking
We're not
Christ.
going there.
Nobody wants to touch DC with a 10-foot pole.
There's no point. There's no point because they haven't done anything. It's just all the people they let go, and then we don't know what projects they're doing.
So we know what they did let go is Black Adam.
They didn't let go of Black Adam. They just told Black Adam to sit down.
Go that way.
All right.
It was like, what was it? No, but the reports were that he was pushing for the Terramana bar at the premieres. The way he was pushing.
The Rock is gonna do what The Rock did. Terramana is gonna be there. Zoa Energy is gonna be there. Everybody from fucking America Samoa is gonna be there. Like that's just what he does. He can't lose in a fucking fight. Listen, The Rock's gonna do what The Rock. The Rock pulls. Rock brings people to watch this fucking movie. But James Gunn isn't gonna get sunned by The Rock. Like that's what just happened. Like James is like, I'm not getting sunned by The Rock. You can go away. Don't do another movie with Kevin Hart, and you'll make your money.
That was good.
Tone Pong wrote Black Adam doesn't sit down because he isn't a hero.
I would have also. He's with you on that.
It would have been interesting if what were they going to do when Black Adam versus Superman, since he has that clause that I can't lose. That I don't know where they would have went with that. It just was a wasted cameo.
It wasn't going anywhere anyway, and I said it when it happened.
Lou, did you see Black Adam?
I did. It took me a while to get through it. Gotta say.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about the Kool-Aid Man?
The Kool-Aid
Sorry,
Man?
I'm back. Fucking
the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Black Adam just fucking floats through walls. Stupid.
Because there's no such thing as
No, you know what it was? It was partly the casting, right? I outside of like I didn't like the special effects. It was too much special effects for me. The casting of the characters and just the way the story flowed, it just didn't sit right with me. I love the whole entire concept of how he got his powers and all that kind of stuff, and I was really into that, and that's what I was watching it for. But like all that other stuff that went with it, I was just like, okay, I'm doing this though. I'm doing this. We're doing this time investment. And whenever I get to that point, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm done with this. But I watched it all
the same. I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
I was live texting these people watching this stupid movie. I was like, this is a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Right.
I love it.
Me too.
It's all right.
I feel like he does a lot of good things.
It's one of the better DC movies. I will say that. Because DC doesn't make great movies.
That's
not a lie.
But that's not a good thing to say.
It was work to watch it.
I know.
Right. Yeah.
Nah,
I mean, I know Seabass loved it, but you know,
wow, we fighting in the corner. That's it. That's me.
You loved it. I know you loved it.
Listen, every DC movie now has to hit the bar of the Batman, and that ain't happening anytime soon.
No.
Yeah.
So.
But none of them hit any Batman bar because all of Batman's is the only standalone that works well. Dark Knights as well. It's just they were just.
But I mean, just as a movie, as a DC movie in general, the Batman's the best one.
Yeah.
Batman was the Batman. Out of the superhero movies that came out this year, the Batman and Black Panther, I have to say, were the top superhero movies for both sides. Black Panther did what it was supposed to do, killed it. As sad as it was watching the movie, it was a beautiful movie that was done. And then the Batman really showcased, as many people were questioning Patterson's acting of him being the Batman. He did a good job. He came, he showed up, and it felt like it was ripped from the comics.
Right. That's I think that's one of the biggest gripes for those who don't know about the comic books, the detective comics, and what we know Batman to be in the comic books are the ones who have a gripes with the movie. My only issue is that I'd like this kid to beef up a little bit. He's a bit on the scrawny side, and I'd like him to cut his hair. But that's about it.
He beefed up a little bit for this movie.
He toned up. There's no beef.
He wasn't Edward Cullen in this movie.
No,
he wasn't a sparkling vampire.
Just because he didn't sparkle, he still did not have any beef. He just toned.
She wants him cracking pumpkins with his thighs. That's what she wants.
I want someone who worked for the League of
Listen. She wants Swole Collector. That's what she wants. Stupid shit was stupid too.
What's Swole Collector?
From What If? Remember?
What If?
Yeah, that was okay. Thanks. Yeah,
I think my only beef with the Batman was partly like him being scrawny. Like I think we could have used a tougher one, but it just felt a little. How would you say, like not dark, like not dark in the sense of like color, but it just seemed a little more like noir a little bit. Is that the word?
That's
that was on purpose.
No, I get it. I thought I would be a fan of it, and then I kind of got a little bored of it at some point. But I liked the actual plot itself kept me locked in because there was
it was a good story. It was done well.
Things to put together. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm still here. It wasn't like Black Adam where it was like, oh, I know what the fuck this is gonna be.
I saw Black Adam in an empty movie theater and I regret it every second. But although the Batman
hold on. Speaking of swole Batman though, right? Christian Bale wasn't that swole, right? Am I wrong?
Bale wasn't Christian Bale. But he bulked up.
No. Listen, the swollest Batman we had was Affleck.
Right. Yeah. But understand that
Christian Bale was brolic, though. He was brolic. You see him without a shirt?
In the first movie, like he basically pulled the Hemsworth without pulling a Hemsworth. He literally went from like, all right, I'm gonna bulk up for this role. We can't wait. You gonna let the Batman pro speak. Hold on. Because literally Christian Bale went bulk for Batman Begins, right? Dark Knight comes. He just comes off of The Machinist, where he was like under 100 pounds. Came back bigger than he was for fucking this for the first movie. Then he sees that Tom Hardy is in Bane. He's like,
Tom Hardy was bigger than Christian Bale.
Yeah, right, he was, but he was bigger than he was.
He was like, yo, I gotta get bigger.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, look, I believe you. No, it's not that. I just don't remember seeing Bale without his suit on because, like, he's ulti and.
We're
this suit is solid too. Like, suit added a little something to it. Yeah,
we can't count Bale. I'm gonna be honest.
Bale is that dude for that.
Listen,
no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just asking a legitimate question. That's all.
Listen, no, we can't count Bale. He's a fucking super mutant because we don't know how the fuck he does this shit with his body. He goes, "I'm gonna be skinny one day," and then all of a sudden, boom.
Oh, like, real talk. We're staying on for a bit, right? Because I just got home, so I can get on the fucking computer.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah. All right. So
fuck out of here. Get on there.
Lost single.
Tony out. No, I mean, God damn, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Fine, it happens.
It's one of those things.
You'll find it again.
Cold Steve Austin does it. Oh yeah, no, Bale's like a mutant, man. He ups and downs his body like crazy, just like what he did with the machinist and all that.
But he's done it for most roles because he's a
method actor.
Yeah.
Him, Joaquin Phoenix, they're known as method actors. Leo has done that. He's a method actor.
Like if you saw what was that movie where he played like the heavy set, like it was
no,
with
him. He was a
him.
heavy set character. He played a heavy set.
It was him and Jennifer Lawrence and somebody else. Like he has no problem putting on weight and then dropping weight. Like he's like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. And then what's even better is like he's one of those actors, like, you know how everyone says what is his name? Commissioner Gordon. Why can't I think of his real name? Because I'm always
you're talking about he was in Fifth Element.
He plays every
professional.
You know how he lost his accent? He had to learn his accent again.
Mm-hmm.
For Christian Bale, people have heard him so much as an American that they don't believe he's British.
I didn't for years. Yeah, I had no idea.
Like people have heard him speak in his like normal accent, and they're like, "What do you mean?"
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Oldman. Yeah.
Gary Oldman, Harry Potter's godfather.
He's officially retiring from acting too, I believe.
Good for him.
He's played so many memorable characters.
I'm here for people retiring and like,
I loved him. My favorite role of him, I think, has to be in The Professional.
Yeah,
everyone. Who do you want me to get? Everyone. Like it just really.
He was the perfect villain on from G. What was it? The guy who played Jean Reno. He was the perfect villain in that movie. Also liked him as Zorg in The Fifth Element.
Yes, yeah.
He was fun.
He was fun, and he was Zorg.
He was good for what was that movie? Lost in Space.
Yeah,
he's such a good villain. He's such a good like hero. Like he plays
he's a great character
actor.
He's absolutely because he could play villain, hero. He could play side character. He plays them all. And
Sirius Black.
Like when I heard that interview, I forgot. I think he was on Graham Norton or something like that, where he was like, "Yeah, like I went so long being these characters." For like 2 or 3 years or like almost like 5 years at one point, where he was so immersed in these roles that when he went home and tried to like speak his normal accent, he couldn't find it. And I'm like, how does that happen? Like, that's wild. Right. Like to just jump from like different accent to different accent, because he played, I think it was something where like he was between Commissioner Gordon. So he's American. That he was doing
The Book of Eli. I forgot about him in there.
Yeah, he was doing Book of Eli at the same time. I think he did
Book of Eli was so good too.
What was that? I think he did Winston Churchill at the same time. So like his normal accent, while he is like a part of like the UK, he's not like Winston Churchill, like that like type of accent. So like for him to develop that, like oh man, props to him. To him.
What shows and movies that are coming out this year that you guys are excited about? Lou, I want to tag you in and then Val.
Be honest with you, I've been living in a little bit of a bubble. So, I still haven't watched Avatar. I really want to watch that because I love all the Avatar movies. I still haven't watched Black Panther, so I need to watch that. Wow. And I love the other Black Panther. And like, other than that, there's nothing that really catches my eye. So I might rely on you guys to like drop some gems on me.
Mando season 3 is coming.
Are you into Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the bad.
He's come on just to talk Star Wars with us.
Oh, Bad Batch, yes.
Yeah. And the new Bad Batch is coming on. So Logan already told me, he's like, Bad Batch, let's go.
Let's get it popping, Dad. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I think the first few episodes are out already.
We'll go do that. Say that again.
I think the first few episodes of Bad Batch are out.
Yeah. So we're lined up for that.
I'll tell you right now.
We liked Andor.
Two episodes have come out.
Andor was so good.
Yeah, Andor was really good. So we enjoyed that. But yeah, in terms of future, I'm keeping those on my list.
I got you, sir. Coming in hot.
What's up, everybody?
With the button down. Let's go.
Got his cape on.
I think
his daily
I
cape.
think for me, I'm definitely looking forward to Ant-Man.
What are we talking?
Last of Us.
Last of Us, yes.
Definitely Mandalorian. Shazam Part 2. And that's pretty much it. And Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Is anyone going to be watching Kaleidoscope at all? Like, is anyone hype at all for that?
I had a friend tell me about it this weekend, and apparently, the order of the episodes change depending on who's watching, and then always the last episode is the same for everyone. So the story changes, and everybody's experience is different.
That's that interactive shit they're playing with.
They did something where like they did like the math of it
on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh my god! All of a sudden, I'm like, right?
The episodes are colors. They're names of colors, and their order changes depending on who the person watch. I don't know if it's based on your URL or whatever, your modem name, whatever, and that Netflix shuffles it on you. But yeah, it's a different experience for each person when you watch, and then they come together in the last episode. The story ends up being the same.
Okay,
so I'm about that.
From what I understood, I could be explaining it wrong, but that's how it was explained. So, which makes me want to watch.
Netflix viewers can watch a brand new series in 40,000 different ways.
That's the interactive stuff that they were playing with, because there was a movie. No, there was a show.
40,000 different ways.
So it's basically statistics and probability math kind of thing, where like, because there's so many variables. There's like, I think it's like 7 episodes or 8 episodes. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
And then if there's 7 episodes,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes.
Oh, so and then out of those 8, 7 of which can be shuffled in any direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
It's very funny because Netflix was playing with that kind of interactivity. If you ever got to see Black Mirror. Bandersnatch. Bandersnatch does
that shit was fun. That shit was so much fun.
Crazy.
I spent so many hours. It's like, I gotta get the different title, gotta get the different ending.
Bro,
I think I only went through 2 runs of it, and I got the endings that I wanted. I think
I got every crazy ending. I messed with that thing. That you can mess with Bandersnatch for hours.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I think that's something I'm gonna watch this weekend.
In this season, they started like just messing how they did that.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, they're probably doing that to give people a different experience, to try to get them to stand separate from other streaming services, because they've been playing around with that interactive.
Well, not even that. That's how they shot it. Like that's how they that's how whoever directed or whatever the case is, like the showrunner, they were like, we want this because everyone's going to experience this differently, and you're gonna watch it from like those different perspectives, and then get a completely different take of a movie. And you're like, oh shit. So if you try to watch it again, even though you've seen it in whatever order, if you watch it from a different order, you'll probably get a perspective of like, oh, that's why they did it this way. Like this person was wrong or this person was right. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it out.
Oh. Ooh, we're gonna put.
I keep hovering over it and skipping over, so I might need to try it now that I got that new information.
I keep skipping it and watching The Circle. I'm sorry. I love The fucking Circle. I don't know why. It's such a good reality show. So what are you excited for this year that's coming out?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's really what I mean. Ant-Man and Quantumania. I'm really super excited for.
Mhm.
And then seeing how the new Disney Plus shows like Secret Invasion and What If Season 2.
Mhm.
And so I'm excited
Disney
to see
Plus
how
is
this
doing
is.
their thing. I don't care what nobody says.
They are, and now because they've got Iger back at the helm, they should be able to figure out what they're doing.
Right.
Iger.
Seabass, let me guess. You're looking forward to The Flash?
What, the season finale of Flash? Because
The
I'm not
series
looking.
finale?
Because I'm not looking forward for the movie. I'm looking forward for the season finale.
Ezra, I throw chairs at
No,
ladies.
it's
Miller.
series-
That's
the
not my
series-
Flash. That is not my Flash.
He's
My
talking about
Flash
the
is
series
Barry
finale.
Allen
The
on
series finale
CW.
of Flash because they're bringing back all the other
Grant-
they're bringing
Grant-
back Stephen Amell and all these other
Yep,
people.
Grant Gustin is my Flash, not this Ezra Miller cat. Fuck that Ezra Miller.
The CW show is pretty good.
No, they did their thing.
Yeah.
Stop laughing at me, Val.
I was just teasing. Don't worry.
Lies.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to Last of Us.
Yeah.
You want to know how much I'm looking forward to? I played a little bit of the game. I just couldn't get into it because I didn't have the time to dive into it. But Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson have roles in the show and are a part of the series. Like they're like I think they're
Who are
exec
Troy
producers.
Baker and Ashley Johnson?
They are the voice actors for the two main characters, Joel and Ellie.
Okay. I just like that this girl Marmont is going to be in
Right.
there.
So they're in the show with secret. They have secret roles in the show. They'll be acting in it. But the fact that like even they have seen these two people play their characters that they voiced for so long, and they're like, holy shit! Like they're really good. Like they're what we wanted our characters to be. Oh my god!
My
Flash
Flash is
Thompson.
Peter Parker's old school.
Thank
But-
you, Paul. Wait, there is one thing I'm really excited about. This is a show that's coming out that I'm really excited to see because I got to see it in person. It's LuCyph March 18th at the Lansing.
So,
Okay.
did anyone else like move their mouse to hover over remove? Because I was
waiting for
No,
some
I was
nonsense.
I was expecting some silliness coming out of his mouth, but that's acceptable.
Some DC
Oh,
nonsense.
and I got a deal for folks, right? If you bring 3 people, right? You 3 people that I don't know, right? Then you get one of these jam skis.
Oh, okay.
And it says, "Good hip hop still alive."
Let's
They
go.
just be concealing it.
Nice.
There you go.
I
go.
give his approval. That segue wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
I couldn't help myself. I had to do it. It was just there. I had to plug the concert. Nah, but I'm excited because I could say this is that I've been to when you were in Dolby Flow. That was the last concert I got to see of yours that you performed live. It was at a fashion show. And you guys killed it. You also, what people don't know is that you also got to do when you were part of Dolby Flow, you were featured on Channel 13 on PBS. You guys did a music video that was featured on there, and it's just that again, seeing where you've come from your career, like you went to high school with my wife, you guys, and seeing how you've grown as an artist again, and your sound. It's definitely a love for hip hop. It's definitely those who love hip hop, they definitely have to download your album, listen to it, because it's like you've always had this passion and love for the music, bro. And it's just it's great to see the growth and what you have accomplished and everything.
Good looking. Thank you, bro. Yeah. But actually, the PBS show, it was a TV show, and we won an Emmy off of it.
Oh,
a Peabody
nice.
Award. But we couldn't afford the trophy.
Wait, you have to buy the trophy?
It was $1,200. They were like, "Yo, come to the ceremony. It's gonna cost you like 2 G's." I was like, "What?"
Wow.
Really?
No, we're independent artists. We ain't coming to get that shit. Enjoy it.
So wait, you technically have an Emmy.
Yeah, I
you've
technically
never
have an
picked-
Emmy,
you've
but
never
couldn't
picked
afford it. So
That's
and I wasn't.
wild.
Wait, you
I
have
wasn't
to
gonna
pay
put
to receive an
get a
Emmy?
student loan for it. So I said, keep that shit. I'll take the accolade, brother. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, it was a beautiful special too, because I remember watching it. I was like, yo, I remember Just was like, yo, he said it's gonna be on at this time, and it popped up. I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. Holy shit.
Thanks,
Killed
man.
it.
Thanks, man.
Damn, I didn't know you had to buy your Emmy. Fuck.
Well, that's what I didn't realize was that, like, I was on an independent record label at the time, and a lot of these guys who get awards, their production companies are buying it for them, right? So because they want to be able to say, hey, our artist or our whatever producer has this award, and they're able to hold something physical to it. But I was like, well, it ain't in the budget, bro. That's fine. I'm good. I'm good. I know I did it. It's still, you could stream it anytime you want. I'm there. That's cool. But,
yeah, that's. I mean, I'm. Like I said,
now everything's done independently. So from planning the shows to putting the album together, I literally do everything within this little room here, from the ground up. So I like it like that. It takes longer, but now I have a team of people I'm working with who are helping me, in terms of production stuff. So I could spend more time writing rather than trying to make the beat, then write and all that kind of stuff. So I'm in a good place where I can, like,
be the one-man shop.
Yeah. I mean, like all the design work and all that stuff, that's all me. All the mixing and mastering, that's all me. Everything is literally done right here, and when my kids are asleep. So that's literally the only time I get to do it. So it's what I love to do. So.
Nah, but you've been killing it, bro. I mean, again, thank you because for those who don't know, again, Lou has designed the sound for Nerds. You hear him every Tuesday on Nerds, and the intro, designed the beat, the sound, and all that. And it's like, I remember you contacted. It's like, yo, we got this song, and I heard it. I was like, dude, it fits perfect, and it was the sound. And again,
I was
thank
just
you for
hyped
that.
because we were getting a fucking theme song. Like, I was like, oh shit, we got a theme song. And like every time it plays, you just see us in the background just
like every
just bopping and vibing.
Every person who we've had as a guest on the show, all of these episodes when the song starts playing, they're bopping in the background like, yo, that theme song is fire.
We got a fucking theme song. That's crazy.
Good looking, man. Good looking. I mean, it's funny because I wrote that.
You were just as much a part of Nerds, because of it. Like this 200 is thanks to you as well.
Yeah. Oh man, thank you guys. I appreciate the opportunity. Really do. Really do.
Yeah, man. And what we all are here, we're family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like let's think about it. Like 200 episodes is a wild ass number. Like I've been thinking about that today, and I was just like, that's over 4 years of like content.
Yeah.
Seabass, dedicated.
I mean, it's
crazy.
It's dedication. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when the show started, it started on and again, shout out to Geeks Unlimited, that was headed by Mike, Steven, Yasmin, and Brian at the time. We were all trying to do our thing on YouTube. Me and Jess were doing our YouTube channel, which is the vlog. Videos are still up there. We were having fun with the vlog. And I don't know, I saw something with Nerds that was just beyond on the Geeks Unlimited channel. It was nothing against anybody there. And I was like, I had to take it on its own because it was just that, and I saw it when I went to Garden State Comic Fest, was talking to a bunch of people, and just started interviewing. I mean, I thank Law because Law was actually one of the first guests that was there. Then Tone was one of the guests. We used to film it on the couch. I remember one of the episodes we had filmed. It's one of the dark episodes that has not aired from that. From that Phantom season 1. I remember something had got in my eye because we filmed 3 episodes back to back, and by the 3rd episode, something had got into my eye, so my eyes started swelling during the episode, which was crazy. I just had to edit that. And then Tone jumped on. He became one of the co-hosts. And then Law was constantly as a guest. We were always making the joke like Law was the resident Snarl actually sleeping on the couch there. He's just ready to be called as a guest. And then it was our first creator series that we had done. We had interviewed the guys from Legends of Atara. This was called they were Tone's friends that came on, and that's when we bumped up Law to co-host. Val actually was on a very earlier episode. You were on with Jarrell, who did the comic Go Robo. You were a guest on that episode. You came to the apartment, joked around. That's when you first got to meet Jess too, who at the time was editing the episodes. Because Jess is a big part of this. She used to edit the pre-recorded episodes. And then you came back as a guest. We just started having you more and more on, and then we approached you. I was like, yeah, listen, we want you on. And I mean, people. I knew Val from outside of Nerds. We worked together. We had always used to have like fun times with drinks together and everything, hanging out at work. Val was always the ultimate nerd at work. And ultimate artist, because for people who don't know, Val is a dope artist. As much as she tries to hide it, she is a dope artist. She does some dope
drawings. Didn't you do the art? Didn't you do the art for your other podcast?
I did. I did do the logo for the other podcast. At work where Sebastian and I used to work, almost everyone had a cardboard drawing on their desk that I made, and it was and everybody used to come out. Can you draw something for me too? And can you draw something for me too? And it was
dope though.
Yeah, she kills it with the details, and again, it's like if you look at Val's work, I mean, from one artist to another, I gotta say, I believe Val is 100% a better artist than I am, because again, her attention to detail in her drawings with the inks and everything, I'm like, dude, it's fantastic. And again, now
I can do the inks
as a fan.
I'm not I don't have the creativity you have. You know how to do the original work. I have to see it.
You did a wall, dude, so stop it. And I thank everybody who have helped with growing this channel, from the fans,
Jesse, listen, before we even go further, Jesse, the unofficial official other member of Nerds, we would not be here without you. Thank you so much for fucking always being on our ass and making us be better every week.
Patience. Patience my God, we were a fucking mess. I remember that. Y'all didn't listen to the recording.
We love you, Jesse. You're the best.
Bro. Put it this way, Lou. You've heard yourself record your stuff, and you have to cut. I heard the recordings with all of us. I'm like, damn, I suck when it was on.
Jesse's brutally honest with us. She'll just be like, "Yo, nope." That's
not it.
That shit. We're not doing that again. And we're like, okay, Jess.
Just say stop saying. It was fun. It was a fun time. I mean, and the fact that we continued even like during the pandemic, like we were able to.
We have to shift
gears, keep it up. I mean, we've been through so many iterations of this show. Now we're at 200. It's like it's gonna be interesting what we do. Like, what's the next round of stuff? Like the iteration of shows. I'm excited to see where we go. I can't say shit. You know me. I can't speak. I'm bad. You can call me out about it.
When we get, what's it? 300 episodes in, 250 episodes in. Hey, George, another person that we wouldn't be here without. What's going on?
Happy New Year, George.
Happy New Year.
So I'm not throwing you under the bus, George. George was supposed to join us tonight, but he is killing it with letter. Yeah, I'm throwing him on the bus. He's actually killing it with some lettering right now, because for those who don't know, if you need to hire a comic.
Lou is enjoying the ride on the bus.
Go backwards.
No. Yeah. For those who need a letterer for if you're doing your comics or projects, George is definitely awesome. He's definitely helped out with the Koncrete Kombat with being the letterer. My son knows the stuff. He turns it around, puts it out there. So he actually is doing the lettering project. So he wants to say, what's up to you guys and all that. And thanks for 200. George, for you don't know, none of you know, Lou is actually going to be having a concert at the Delancey on the 18th. So you want to be there, George? Oh. Letting you know right now, he has a concert going on the 18th. We're all trying to commit to be there, so you gotta be out there in full force.
You should come through.
Yeah, you should. That's word. You should come through, because you're not coming to.
Yeah, whatever.
The next two big milestones. We're at 326 on YouTube. I would say the next two big milestones is episode 250 and hitting the 350 or 400 mark on YouTube.
I would like our 300th episode to be in person with a small crowd. That's what I would like.
Our 300th episode?
Yep. Yeah.
That's 2 years from now.
I think we could get there quick. I think that would be dope to have like a little spot.
Unless we do 2 episodes a week every week this year, it'd be 2024.
Yeah, let's start with that. No, I mean whether it's 250 I mean I go even if it's not the 300. I would love to do a live episode in person where we're there. We get to interact with people. I think that would be fun.
I think doing 250 in person would be dope. We could do 250. That's still a milestone.
Yeah, that would be, even if we just did it as a one-off, where I think it would be fun just to interact with people. We could have Lou come out, do a little concert.
Yeah.
I feel like I was thinking about this earlier too. Lou is essentially our Coolio or like our like TLC for like Nick at Night. We have our own dude. Like
got our musical guests.
I
bring friends too. I got a few others.
You're both musical guests and you did the theme song, so you get to be like the Coolio for our Keenan and Kel show. Like it's so dope.
Yeah, we'll fly out Pong. Expenses not covered.
At your own risk, brother.
He did not do a live performance of the
No, I didn't. No, you didn't. But March 18th, George, at the Delancey in New York City, you can see Lou live. Mark the date.
There have
March
been many
18th.
opportunities where you were supposed to come through and you have not.
Oh, Tone is not gonna let you live that down, George.
I'm sorry, George. I love you.
I'm down.
Oh man, it's one happy nerd family. No, I mean it's been a journey, guys, and I honestly, like, from deep down, I thank all of you guys. I know what this show, it's like, coming on live every Tuesday, we just talk about stuff, we shoot the shit. But no, I mean it wouldn't have been done without all of you guys, and I thank you from deep down from my heart.
Thanks for roping us all together.
Indeed.
Yeah. Honestly, like anytime we've done an interview and everyone's like, "How did it start?" We all look at Sebastian like, "All right, you're gonna start the story. Eventually, it's gonna piggyback to the rest of us." But it started with you, bro. And like, thank you for tagging us all in.
The show started in a dark basement with shitty lighting.
Like I honestly,
beginning to every good story.
As the person in that video that would never be shown, y'all see me. Y'all see my light right? It was rough.
And Seabass and I talked about the show in the McDonald's. In Chinatown by the 6 train.
Yeah,
so here's an untold. So here's an untold story of how Jesse became the editor. And this is nothing against Steven. Steven, I love you if you're listening. Steven edited a cut of the episode that I was like, yo, I can't air this. Like, I laughed at the jokes, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not going to air a show that has a 2 girls, 1 cup joke in the middle of the episode. I'm like,
it was a lot. It was a lot.
It was a.
Also, to be fair, early on, I feel like we were very PG-13.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying to, like, have a certain, like, there was a standard of where we were.
So there was a standard I was trying to keep, because one is like I was getting to know a lot of the guys from Inbeon. I was getting to know Law, Eric, Tommy, and when I saw the cut, like I knew what Steven was trying to do, but at the same time I was like, dude, I can't air this. This is not good. I was like, when I got I didn't get fully through that first cut. When I got to the middle, I was like, I shut it off. I was like, I can't air this. There was nothing, because I knew what Steven was trying to do, and again, a lot of love for Steven, his family, and all that. But that was one of the things I was like, yeah, I gotta take full control of the show. I showed it to Jess, and then Jess did some amazing work with editing that first episode, which we will never see as the dark episode, because the lighting was crap too. I mean, it was, so for those who everybody knows Mike Mayhem, right? Lou, you know Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The fact is, this is like you couldn't see Mike in the episode.
First of all,
that's how dark the lighting was.
Me and Mike. So me and Mike just not being seen at all. Like, it was rough. It was
even
rough.
with a smile,
bro.
Listen, this is that's how bad the lighting was.
It was looking real. It was looking Alice in Wonderland, very Cheshire Cat.
Oh my!
You barely saw me, so
Yeah.
it's like, well, it's like
Bro.
it was the lighting was so bad, and it was like the
And, like,
filming was so choppy. It was like it was a
So,
bad like that first
It
pilot
wasn't
episode.
even like it was bad lighting, where like there was no real lighting. Like you couldn't. There was no lighting on us. To, we're dealing with
we had a light, but the light was set up wrong
right.
because
And then on top of it, like it was just a lot. It was just a lot going on. It's never gonna
First
air.
run. That's okay. That's okay. It's your
Yo.
first run.
Listen,
It was the first
we
one.
needed that episode so we could have 200. All right, something needed to be
Yes.
sacrificed, and I will
the
sacrifice
fact
that
that
episode
we're
every
at
time.
200 now with that because I look back at it and I laugh. I go, I remember at the time as like my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my god, this is not gonna go anywhere. This is what am I gonna fucking do? And I was like, 200 episodes later, it's just like
real deep,
dude. We buried it like the ET game, like the creator of the ET game. He like how he buried all those copies of that game because he was like, yo, this game is so bad. I'm gonna be true story. If anybody could look it up, the creator of the ET game buried all those copies. I got to see one of the copies in the museum in Italy. It's a video game museum. They had one of the unburied copies. They actually dug it up to have.
Why did he bury it?
Because the game was so bad. He was so embarrassed by the game that he purchased every copy and buried them.
So why'd he do it?
Because it was
Atari
so bad.
video
It was
game burial was a mass burial of unsold video game cartridges, consoles, and computers in a New Mexico landfill site. What?
That's
From
Were you overseeing the
landfill?
project, bro? You weren't like halfway through being like, nah, son, this is it.
You gotta.
I'll drop you guys. It's
Why
like
did-
from
that's
landfill
so
to
bad.
the Smithsonian.
Bro, it was like I didn't know when I went to that museum. So when we were in Italy, we looked up like what are different museums that are there, and it said, oh, there's this video game museum. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Let's go there. And yeah, they had one of the unburied copies. You could still see a little bit of the dirt on it. They kept like some. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. He really purchased the copies
Wow.
and buried that shit. He was like, it was so bad. Oh,
Really wanted nobody to see that shit.
no. Could you imagine? Like, damn. That's how I felt about that first episode. Like, yo, I gotta bury this. I don't even think I showed you the copy, Law. We saw it.
Why put
I
it
saw
out?
the rough cut.
Yeah,
it.
you saw the rough cut. What was that, Val?
Stuff like
Why put out the
Breakout.
game if all you were gonna do is take it and bury it?
No, the game was put out. It wasn't just each. No, the
Oh,
game was
wow.
put out, but because it was so critically panned at the time for that video game, he was like, "Fuck, I don't want this game out."
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Atari
crazy.
dumping the overstock. Wow.
Burying all that shit. Yeah, some of those Atari games were bad too. Like they broke, they froze. They were just like you could even play them. Even now, if you try to play them, like some of the old, like on the new stuff, it still sucks. That's how bad that shit
And
is.
the blow that didn't work.
What's
That didn't
funny
work
is,
that
like,
good.
Pre-blow,
as-
bro. That
as
was
an
That was
adult,
pre-blow. Yeah.
when you're an adult and you look at the warning label for the first time, you're like, what do you mean you're not supposed to blow into the cartridge? And you're like, yo, I spent my entire life doing that shit. Is my childhood a lie?
Nah. We used to. So me and my cousin did it worse. So after we were like, yo, blowing's not working anymore. My cousin used to get a cotton swab with alcohol.
Yeah,
and
that's
rub
the
it
other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Listen,
worked
That
though.
works.
It worked temporarily, but that shit rusted the inside.
Then he used water.
Oh.
Yeah, he used water because alcohol
Right.
doesn't
Alcohol
do that to
evaporates.
Alcohol
electronics.
did not rust it. I
He
did it for
used water.
years.
That was agua.
Trust me. Alcohol all day, every day.
For your information.
Yeah, because you can
Yeah,
put
that's
alcohol on
later.
some electronics,
That's all
it
the
evaporates.
video games. It's like 6 years before Nintendo brought it back.
Interesting.
it was
Man, the lag is real. On which
Yes.
one of us?
Yeah, no, I mean, going to the video game museum, you learned a lot about the like. There were they had cassette tape video games that you put in your what was it at the time, cassette players and shit like that. Fucking old age.
Did it have the Virtual Boy in that museum?
They did. They had the Virtual Boy.
That laugh.
Yo, the Virtual Boy, it was if you ever seen it, it's a fucking headset. It was for Nintendo with the stand on it.
Yeah, it was a headset.
It was just heavy, and if you looked inside of it, all you saw was red.
Yep.
Oh no, I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, the Virtual Boy was the first foray into virtual reality. It was just so bad.
I remember this joint.
At the time, it wasn't that bad.
No,
because it was the biggest thing. It was the only thing out there like it.
But that's also like saying, oh yeah, I remember when the first Tomb Raider game came out and Lara Croft was like so bad, and then you look at her, you're like, nah, she was bad.
She was pixelated.
Like, she was like digitally wrong. Yeah,
she was triangular.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh, she was a baddie, man. What are you talking about? No,
she had boobs. That was it.
That was it. She had boobs, and then
I think there was a little bit of 12-year-old horniness in that too.
That's what it was.
It's the closest I got right now.
I couldn't even
Those are very rose tinted glasses.
It's the best skins I can see right now.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
oh man, all those video games.
Power Glove.
Yeah, they had the Power Glove there. They had
you had Sega with the Sega CD, and then the Sega was it the P90 or something? Like the Sega had like 3 attachments that can go on the system, each with its own individual power brick.
Oh, I did not have the Power Glove. I don't even remember.
I did not either. I feel like my parents hid that from me.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. No, that's in the hospital. You got to go to the doctor and break a leg to get one of those.
Do you remember what was it when Nintendo came out with the floor pad that you did like the games on that you would like run on it and all that?
Yeah,
that was Nintendo.
That joint.
No,
I remember Game Genie.
Game Genie, yes, that was the way you entered the keys and hacked your games. So if you ever go to Italy, it's called Vigamas. It's a video game museum, and they actually had they had concept art for games. They had like everything was there from when the first game. The first game was actually, it's really interesting. The first game was actually done on a submarine like thing and all that. Like it's and then it goes from like Pong and everything from there. So it's like the history of video games, where it went and then where it almost died and then where it came back. They really give you a walkthrough, and it shows you all the dead consoles. Like we got to see Xbox dev consoles, PlayStation dev consoles that don't get released in public. I believe they also had the
they had this bad boy, the 32X.
They had that bad boy. That was there. That was there. I believe they even no, I don't think they had the dev kit where it was the Sony PlayStation, where it was the Nintendo PlayStation. They didn't have that, but they had old school arcades, like everything that you want to know about video games, it was there. They had the floppy disk, they had the a lot of the different types of Mario and all that, like when Mario first came out. So it was really a
Mario first came out on Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Mario was with Donkey Kong. No.
Yes.
There was the one with the Mario Brothers that they played. It was like a crab and everything. I think Donkey Kong that came out later.
In Donkey Kong.
Hold on. Oh, what was it?
I think Donkey Kong is Mario's first appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Donkey Kong. Sorry. Yeah, so it was Donkey. Sorry, Val.
I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know as much, but I would know something.
I'm sorry. But no, it's like it was cool because it was a few blocks away from the Vatican, actually, that museum. So we went to the Vatican to see the Sistine Chapel, and then we left the Sistine Chapel to go see video games. But the video game museum, it's funny because it's a walk away from the Sistine Chapel. It felt like I was walking through the hood of Italy when we got there.
Makes sense.
Because it was in a basement.
Yeah. There's some sketchy places out in Italy, bro. You could you could go down the wrong street. And you're like, oh yeah, there are hoods everywhere. Got it. Right.
The amount of hustlers in the tourist areas trying to sell you shit was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You want to check out my mixtape?
They're like, yo, we got to, yo, no, bro. We were trying to get into the Coliseum, which we did. Yo, every 5 seconds was someone trying to say, I got these, 16
Oh
chapels.
my
Take it,
God.
Pong. Take it, add it to the list. No, every 5 seconds, there was always a dude like, yo, I got the tickets to get into the Coliseum. Yo, I got the tickets to get into the Coliseum. Yo, you want to buy this thing that folds up and down? I got tickets to get you into the Coliseum and under it with this thing that folds upside down. I was like, yo, stop trying to sell me shit. I just want to get into the fucking Coliseum.
Especially when they know you're American. Ooh, they come with the pitches.
Bro,
like, let me pitch this to you. You sure you don't want that? We got this. You don't want that? So we got this. My cousin's over there. He got that. I'm like, all right, buddy.
Like, nah, you got the wrong tickets. You got to get my tickets because my tickets get you here. I'm like,
yeah,
but I can't refund these tickets. You done, bro? Let's do it.
exactly. You guys.
I got the Groupon. Leave me alone. Like, all right, let me talk to you about your car warranty. Fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I recommend. Yeah, Italy was fun though. The food was great. Paris was fun, so I recommend that. Recommend the international travel. So yeah, so we're coming to it.
Coming up sooner than later.
Oh yeah, that's right. So congratulations to that. That's what was some of the changes. Like, Log, you got the new job too last year.
New job last year. Gonna be international travel very soon. My 35th birthday is in a few days.
Still a baby.
I don't give a shit. Like, I really don't care. Baby or not, I'm 35. It's a milestone.
Talk to me when you hit 40. Then I'll be like, all right.
Listen. 35 means it is the 1-year anniversary of my first book. So let's just talk about that.
Yes. There you go.
You 35.
Did I freeze?
Good time. It's a good time.
35 is a good time. I'm not doing anything crazy for my birthday. I'll probably do like a quick stream and I'm getting my tattoo. That's it. I wanted to do something big like I did last year, and I was just like, not that I don't have the energy for it, but I kind of
tacos.
Bet. Let's get tacos.
There we go.
Val's getting tacos. Lou, you gotta bring that solid pizza. That solid pizza bomb. I didn't eat the solid pizza, but just keeps talking about it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. They make it so good. Yeah. Well, no, I listen, guys. I frowned on it for many years, and then finally had it. I was like, all right, this is something.
So I don't know what that is, but okay, I'll believe you.
But no, we gotta have a nerds cookout. This definitely has to happen.
Well, it looks like we're not going to Super Bowl weekend.
I mean, there's a bus that comes down and takes you back, but that's
I mean, we could essentially just go like down ourselves, or we could do it like me and Val at Val's place, and then you and Tone at Tone's place, and then we could just co-stream from there.
That can work too.
Yeah, we'll do a Super Bowl stream. There we go.
You guys are kind of far.
Any resolutions? Not really. Like, yes and no. Like, I'm not like this year I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Better than I did last year. But things that I definitely want to check off the list that
I got a resolution, and this is the resolution. And Dave, this is just for you. We're going to have a resolution where we're going to have Dave come on one day and do nothing but dad jokes.
It's not a resolution.
It is a resolution.
Wait.
That was a great.
Wait.
Not a resolution.
Also, there was like 15 words that sounded like they were trying to be a resolution, and I don't think that they were. Pong, can you confirm that for me?
Oh God, that was so bad.
That is not a resolution, and my resolution is
I'm sorry, but not sorry that I started that. There we go. No, we're gonna have a dad joke off between Dave and Guy. That's what we have to have.
For me, I think I don't have really resolutions. I always try to set myself goals, and when I accomplish them, I reach for new goals. So I think this year for me, it's more towards personal health and growth. Outside of that, what may come may come. This is gonna be a great year.
Yeah. I mean, all.
Right.
Well,
I was gonna say I had to look for them, but I have goals like Val. Finish book 2, and I'll release it on the anniversary of Tiles by Law. Get my new tattoo. Work on my physical health. Travel way more now that I'm able to. Get my Twitch from, I think I'm currently sitting at 180 or 190 like followers to 250. Get more video content out there because I've been slacking so hard. Move out of this godforsaken neighborhood and apartment and all this other stuff.
Hey,
And listen. Had gems, but I gotta go. I've been here for way too long. And then I want to do something where I do at least 12 things this year that I've never done before.
that's actually fun. I like that. If I can join in on any of those, I would.
I'm doing. One of my coworkers lives by the beach and has volunteered to help us learn to surf, and I was like, I'm down. So
I won't
surfing.
do that one. I got bad knees. I'm too fat.
I got bad knees. Oh no!
I'm old. Come on.
Stop it.
yeah, Val's 55. You don't know?
Chill. I'm not that old.
Wow.
So let me-
wow.
Well, if I was 55, I look damn good.
Yeah.
So looking at my laundry list of things I need to do, survive.
Lou, what you got planned this year? I mean, outside the concert.
This year, it's just more physical fitness. Trying to at least get on the basketball court at least 2 to 3 times a week. It's been past 2 weeks I've been able to manage that. I started before the new year. I was just like, I gotta. I miss basketball. It's funny because I come home from playing basketball at 5 a.m. My wife is just like, "You're happy. You should do this all the time." I'm just like, yeah, okay, it works. Other than that, I'd say get better at video content. I really struggled with that, so I made an investment to do so this year, which I'm taking strides, and I actually recorded full music videos by myself just to screen test and stuff and do some editing. And it's coming out pretty good, but nothing I would ever share with anybody yet because it's still like me in like Snoopy pajamas and stuff. Just trying to understand lighting and all that kind of stuff. So
if you need help, let me know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm learning. Luckily, Adobe Premiere and all that kind of stuff because I worked with Final Cut for many years. So I kind of know all that stuff, but it's just getting comfortable with it, getting a workflow going. You know, that is something that I'm working on. So yeah, video content and taking better care of myself, and so I can run around with these damn kids.
There you go.
I love them though. It's okay. They keep me busy.
Yeah, for me it's gonna be definitely with Justin Felf, but definitely want to get more concrete combat out there. Work more on getting that out into more people's hands out there in the web space. Busty Nut Comics, which is my big adult joke comic, that's definitely gonna have its premiere there. A few strips have already been released and are now out for the public. And a few other comic creations and other content. Just get better with content creation this year, and just overall as far as health, family, more time dedicated to the family, and looking for health and all that, more of a better balance with everything, because last few years kind of knocked out a lot of stuff. Let's get back into more of better life balance and all that. So that's about it. Yeah.
Any predictions on where pop culture will take us this year? We can look
Damn,
back.
Dave, when are
next
these
year.
questions coming in at like 9:30?
Yeah, like
Where you been, Dave?
So
I'm gonna leave Dave with this: that the Snyder fans are gonna eat each other up. There you go. Boom.
I think that we will continue on a trend of good video game adaptations between The Last of Us and whatever your feelings are for Chris Pratt. I do think the Mario movie is going to be pretty good. So, I think, and that's in a positive trend.
What Mario movie with Chris Pratt?
Yeah, he's voicing Mario.
Yeah, he's voicing.
He's voicing Mario, and Jack Black.
Yeah,
is
it's a
voicing Bowser.
whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's an animated movie. I'm sure your kids will love it. My kids are really excited to see it. They
Yeah,
don't
I think
really.
it's gonna
They don't
be
really.
okay.
If we're not including Borderlands into that, then yes.
When is that coming out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
But
a
Kevin,
TBD.
Kevin Hart is playing Roland.
But I am so excited because with that same regard, the BioShock Netflix adaptation as a series, I'm really looking forward to. I hope it does well. I am very cautious.
I'm cautious, man.
Because it's Netflix. I'm like, yo,
It
Netflix, don't do me dirty.
It should go to Prime. I
Listen,
don't trust Netflix with anything
Yeah.
that is sci-fi at this point.
Listen,
Because they
after
will
watching the
cancel it.
Resident Evil,
Yeah.
after watching the Resident Evil adaptation,
They have toned things over. Oh God.
Nope, we don't know a release date for that. So I'm just going based off the things we do know are coming out.
You don't have the facts.
Yeah. So this has been. Thank you guys, and thank you for everyone who joined us for the 200 episode Nerds. It's 200 episodes, guys. Thank you, Lou, for always being there, supportive and everything, brother. Make sure you guys have the date locked in, March 18th, the New York City area at the Delancey. Lou is going to be performing live. If you have not seen a LuCyph concert, you don't know what you're missing. So you better get your tickets. You better be there at the door.
Tell him.
And bring 3 people that he don't know.
Yeah, bring 3 people. I don't know. You get a free
Well,
tea.
I count as one, right?
No.
I know you now. Sorry. No, you now signed to bring 3 people. No. Yes. You count. You count. All right.
Okay.
But I was looking forward for that.
So hold on, really quick. So the logistics of this, right? Like, will you be on the floor meeting all these new friends?
Yes, I
Okay.
will. I will be doing all types of greets and meets and all that kind
Great.
of.
So I'm just gonna pick up
what
random
happens
people
is-
at the bar
Yeah.
and say, "These are my 3 friends. Do you know them?"
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna need 3 selfies from 2 weeks prior. All right, you ain't got one together. All right, you ain't one.
That's fucked up.
I got ways. I
I
got
don't
ways.
have any selfies with any of my friends in the last
Well, it
3
sounds
weeks.
like they may not be friends.
Wow.
I'm messing with you.
Oh man.
But I'll be on the lookout if y'all are together at the end of the night.
Oh man, this will be fat. This will be fat. Pretty awesome. So again, thank you guys, and thank you all for joining us for the 200th episode of Nerds. We shot. Catch us next Tuesday when we talk more shit on the podcast. This has been your boy Sebastian.
It's been your boy Law.
Your boy Tone from across the hall.
With
Last but not least, Vmac. Thank you guys. See you next week.
you ready for that
Next week,
beautiful
take it
beat music?
easy.
Here's
Play
that
the
beautiful
lotto, 10 minutes.
Beautiful beat music. 3, 2,